The winds of destiny shift in unexpected ways. The earth trembles as two Saiyan warriors descend from the stars. Vegeta, the proud prince, and Nappa, his hulking comrade. The invasion unfolds much as it was destined. The Z fighters fall one by one to the overwhelming power of these alien conquerors. Piccolo sacrifices himself. Yamcha is slain. Tien and Chiaotzu perish in desperate resistance. By all accounts, the battle should have ended the same as it always was written. But this time, something changes. As Nappa unleashes his fury upon Goku, the earth splits under his power. But instead of despair, the Saiyan elite feels something stir inside him. Rage burns hotter than before. Not against his enemies, but against his own weakness. For years he has lived in Vegeta's shadow, mocked as a brute, dismissed as a tool. The thought that his prince might one day discard him gnaws at the back of his mind. In this battle, with his pride wounded and his blood boiling, the ancient legend awakens. A golden aura erupts. The battlefield is engulfed in blinding light. Goku and Vegeta freeze in shock, their senses overwhelmed. Nappa's muscles tighten. His hair surges upward in a golden blaze, his eyes shift to piercing teal. The impossible has occurred. Nappa has ascended into a Super Saiyan. For the first time, Vegeta's mask cracks. He had believed himself the chosen one, the destined Super Saiyan. To see the transformation before his own eyes, not in himself, but in Nappa, cuts deep. Nappa laughs, a roar that shakes the battlefield. At last, the power of a true Saiyan flows through me. His voice booms with unrestrained joy and vengeance. He turns to Goku, whose Kaioken-enhanced strength suddenly seems pitiful by comparison. With one blow, Nappa sends him crashing into the ground. Even Goku, resilient and adaptive, realizes the gap is immense. The Earth's defenders watch in horror. Krillin and Gohan sense that even with Goku's strength, this new Nappa towers over them like a mountain. Goku, battered but resolute, pushes higher into Kaioken, straining his body to the edge. But every punch he lands, Nappa answers with greater force. Goku feels his ribs shatter under a brutal strike, his body flung across the wasteland. Yet Nappa is not the same savage beast as before. With the clarity of his new form, a strange pride awakens within him. He no longer wishes to simply destroy for Vegeta's amusement. He wants to prove himself as the greatest warrior. He spares Goku in the heat of his triumph, not out of mercy, but because killing him feels beneath his newfound status. Vegeta's fury boils over. He cannot accept this betrayal of fate. Drawing on his power, he launches himself at Nappa, their clash shaking the heavens. Golden sparks collide with royal rage. For the first time, Nappa stands equal, no, superior to his prince. Vegeta's attacks fall short, his pride bleeding with every exchanged blow. Nappa smirks, mocking his once commanding leader. Looks like the legend chose me, Vegeta. You're not the elite you thought you were. The battle between the two Saiyans devastates the landscape. Shockwaves tear through mountains, leaving the earth scarred. Krillin and Gohan can only watch, stunned by this reversal of power. Goku, barely conscious, realizes that the fight no longer belongs to him. It is now a civil war between Saiyan pride and destiny. At last, Nappa overpowers Vegeta, driving him into the dirt. Broken and humiliated, Vegeta glares upward, his pride shattered. Nappa stands above him, golden aura blazing like a sun. He has the chance to end the prince's life, to sever the chains of his servitude forever. Yet deep inside, the bond of years cannot be erased. He spares Vegeta, declaring, "Live, Prince. But remember, it is I who am the legend. From now on, you follow me." The invasion of Earth ends not with Goku's triumph, but with Nappa's rise. The Z fighters are spared not by their strength, but by Nappa's newfound sense of purpose. He departs with Vegeta, leaving the Earth scarred but alive. Yet the shadow of this event stretches far beyond one battle. When word reaches Frieza of a Super Saiyan's emergence, terror ripples through the cosmos. The tyrant grows restless, desperate to ensure his reign does not fall to the Golden Warrior. Vegeta, humiliated and burning with jealousy, swears he will surpass Nappa no matter the cost. And Nappa himself, drunk on newfound glory, sets his sights higher, on the throne of Frieza himself. The tale of the Saiyan Saga, once written in stone, is rewritten. For in this world, the first Super Saiyan was not Vegeta, not Goku, but Nappa, the warrior no one believed in. His laughter echoes through the stars, a promise of battles yet to come, as destiny bends to the will of the golden giant. And so history diverges. The Earth is spared, but the galaxy trembles. The legend of the Super Saiyan begins not with a hero, but with a reborn in golden flame. like, and subscribe.